Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to the Mayur Uniquoters Ltd Q3 FY26 earnings conference call, hosted by Monarch Network Capital Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Rahul Dani from Monarch Network Capital Limited. Thank you, and over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Swapnali. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Monarch Network Capital, it's our pleasure to host the senior management of Mayur Uniquoters. We have with us Mr. Suresh Kumar Podar, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, and we have Mr. Vinod Kumar Sharma, CFO of the company. We will start the call with opening remarks from the CFO and then move to Q&A. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Rahul. Good afternoon, dear investors and analysts. It is a great pleasure to address you as we reflect on the past years and look forward to the future of the company. Your support and trust in Mayur Uniquoters have been instrumental in our success, and we are honored to share with you the performance of Mayur. Thanks for giving your precious time to join Mayur Uniquoters Ltd Q3 FY26 conference call. Mayur Uniquoters, being a market leader in synthetic leather industry and an organized player, has been able to leverage the emerging opportunities and deliver exemplary performance in past years, both in national and international business markets. Now, I would like to start with financial highlights for Q3 FY26 under review, and we will also reply to your queries after our review of the financial results for the quarter. The company has achieved the revenue from operations on a standalone basis is 236.99 crores, PBT 70.08 crores, and PAT 52.93 crores. In the quarter, the standalone revenue increased by 22%, and PBT and PAT both increased by 71 and 77% on Y-on-Y basis. The revenue from operations on consolidated basis is 237.48 crores, PBT 67.16, and PAT 50.73 crores. In this quarter, the consolidated revenue increased by 14%, and PBT PAT increased by 58 and 66%. Further, our endeavor is to make the company a preferred supplier for the leading OEMs, and especially in overseas markets, US and European regions. And in addition to this, we have already received some good export orders from US for OEM supply, and resulting into a good contribution to our top line and bottom line. And this increased momentum is expected to continue in next 2-3 years. While pursuing our business interests, Mayur Uniquoters has also been endeavoring to fulfill our responsibility to our society. Under the corporate social responsibility programs, we have contributed towards the regular plantations. Around 45,000 and more plants already we have planted and have a plan to do it at large scale in coming years. The company has also adopted many happy schools for education of children. The company has worked on education for all and underprivileged children, various healthcare initiatives, especially child skill development, water for all, sanitation and school area, distribution of books, bags, clothes, etc., and most importantly, family planning and family welfare schemes in nearby villages. The state government has also recognized these initiatives on various platforms. I am thankful to all the investors for their valuable time to those who became a part of this earnings call. With this positive note, I would like to conclude and request you all to open the forum for questions and answers. Since we have limited time, therefore, please avoid repeated questions. And I am also giving you the segment-wise number you can note down so that you can avoid the repeated questions on this point. Export journal, we have achieved in September quarter 20.73 crores. Export OEM 26.45 crores. Total export 97.18. Auto OEM domestic 52.01. Replacement 38.84. Footwear 39.93. Furnishing 6.47 and others 2.56. Domestic total 139.81 and total is 236.99. Total volume has been 76.3 lakhs meters, including PU, which has been 2.56 lakhs meters for quarter, and value 6.1. That's the financial summary from my side, and now you can start your questions.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on the touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. We have the first question from the line of Viraj from Simple. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Just a couple of questions. First is, if you can give some update on the capex plans for South, and we are also evaluating for the US markets. So any color on the quantum of capex and capacity we are looking to add?
South and
we are looking, so correctly said, we were looking at both the option, but obviously we will do one first capex and then we will do the second capex. So if we evaluating which one we have to go for first, but if we do in South, it's approximately 200 CR. If we do on a global scale, it will be a 300 CR over there.
Sorry, how much on a global scale?
300.
Okay, so that will be evaluated later, but for the South plan, we are looking to...
We are in the process. So we are in the process of evaluation. Once we have a final decision that is made, we will let you know.
And what kind of a capacity you are looking to add, the South plan, and timeline of addition?
So once the decision is taken, it takes approximately two years for the plan to start, and we will start with 500,000 linear meters per month initially, but obviously the capacity will be to make 1 million linear meters per month. So the infrastructure will be ready, but the line will be added in 2 phases.
Okay, understood. And this will be the PVC plant, right? PVC leather plant,
yes,
not the PU.
Yes, this is yes. No, whatever we're talking about expansion right now is about the PVC plant.
Okay. Second question is, sir, on the export piece. Two parts of the question. One is, if you see bulk of our exports to US are through Mexico, and recently the Mexico government, they have imposed a tariff of, leather.
Sorry to interrupt, Viraj, your voice was breaking.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You were audible. Some words got buffered up in between.
Okay, is it better now?
Yes, yeah, better now. It's better now.
Yeah, I'll just repeat my question. Mexico government, they have imposed a tariff on imports from...
We are not, I can just tell you in brief right now, we are not impacted right now. How we can explain later on. That will be a lengthy process, but we are not impacted right now.
Got it. And so just two more questions. There's similar news of tariffs on imports into South Africa. So do we see any impact for us?
South Africa, I'm not aware of. So I will not be able to answer. But South African tariff ko kuch suna hai?
No.
I think so. We have not heard. So something new that I'm hearing from you. मुझसे लोग तो बोल रहे हैं, हमको नहीं पता है ना, तो एस्टिमेट ऐसे बोल के तो नहीं करूँगा. But there is no tariff aspect over here right now.
Okay. Last question, sir. See, in exports, typically, how are the contracts priced? Are they a fixed price contract, or so any fluctuation in PVC or exchange rate, who gets who bears variability? Is it passed on to the OEM?
We have answered this question many times before, but I repeat this question. So our material prices are fixed in dollars, So obviously, if there is a reduction in the dollar, in the exchange rate, money, if rupee is getting weaker, obviously the profit is to the company and vice versa.
Same is for the PVC material prices as well.
Unless there's a very big change, the prices are fixed for the entire lifeline of the business. Until there's a very big change, then obviously we always go to the customer. And we have got price increases in the past also, which you have seen 2021, 2022, the prices going up from like maybe $110, 110 rupees per kg to 220 rupees a kg. And we got price increase from domestic customers also and export customers also. Because it's not only limited to us, it's a worldwide phenomenon. So everyone understands that, and it's very well indexed also.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Avnish Chandra from Smiths Limited. Please go ahead.
Congratulations, management team, on continuation of a great set of performance. And great to know that we are still not affected due to tariffs. But sir, in which situation you think you will start getting affected? And in that case, what is the initial talk with our customers in the US market? Could you just highlight briefly on that?
So we are not getting impacted very soon, but that's why we are also evaluating for the long term to put up a plant outside India. So immediate impact is not there, and we don't see that impact coming in a very near future. But world is moving towards deglobalization also. So to countermeasure those things, we are evaluating to put up a plant somewhere, not taking a final call where, but somewhere outside India definitely. We are evaluating right now. We are not taking a final call right now.
Okay. And any talk with the customer on sharing tariff in case we get impacted in near term?
So it's no point disturbing the customer before you know exactly if the tariff is there. It's a very general discussion. Customers are willing to support us, but we have not had a very in-depth discussion regarding the issue. When we know that we will not get impacted in the near future.
Okay, sir. Fair enough. And sir, the second question on margin side, and great to see that we are maintaining 24-25% margin in new product mix where export percentage is higher. So if this product mix get maintained, can we maintain this 24-25% margin in foreseeable future?
Yes. So we have said this in last 3 calls again and again. Our concentration towards the export business is much more, and our growth in the export market will be higher than the growth in the domestic market. So obviously we should be able to maintain similar level of margin.
Okay. And the last question, we are maintaining this 100 crore export run rate for last 2 quarters. So any guidance on that side? What would be the run rate in near future in quarterly or yearly terms on export side?
Just one second. I think so. Can you repeat this question because all 3 of us are confused. What exactly? What is the 100% 100 crore?
100 that export business, export general and OEM put together. We are doing 99 crore last quarter, and this quarter we have done 97 crore. So this run rate will go up to what level?
So sorry, can I just say? I have just said that our growth in the export market will be more than our domestic growth.
Okay.
So obviously it is not going down. So whatever figures we have done in the past will improve in the future, not go down.
Okay. ठीक है sir. Okay sir, I will come back in the queue. Thank you.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Harsh M. from Toro Wealth Managers LLP. Please go ahead.
Congratulations on great set of numbers. Just wanted to understand that with respect to exports, are we exploring new markets apart from US or any other markets, where, for example, any of the European markets where there are some deals going on and we could benefit? And this is my first question.
Last quarter discussion, if you read our notes, very specifically we have said that we have had our export in the European market. We have a company in Estonia now, and we have started exploring more business in the European market around maybe from last financial, but from the current financial year. So if you can read the notes over there, things are very specifically mentioned over there. But ठीक है, मैं चलिए वापस बोल देता हूँ. We have already started exploring other, मैंने already हो भी रहा है हमारा, मैंने apart from US, we are selling in other European markets also. But like our successful model of having one office in USA for our aftermarket business for furnishing, contract, marine. So our marine business is also growing very fast, and Europe is also a great market for it. So we have now formed a new company in Europe, and we are exporting from India to Europe, keeping stock over there and tapping customers over there also. And the business is growing very fast in that area also. We are getting good response.
Okay, but that's good to hear. And I just had a second question with respect to the product mix improving in this quarter towards higher margins. Till what level of margins we can reach, so maybe beyond 25%? Is there an aspiration for any margins going forward? Like you mentioned that momentum would continue for 2 to 3 years. So how should we look at that?
So what best I can say is our export business is growing, and our margins in the export business is better than our margins in the domestic business. So definitely the margin, because the product mix will change. And in India also, we are trying to tap markets where we have some premium prices in relation to our product mix. So the margins will improve. Definitely it will remain in the similar levels where we are now, and it can go slightly better also.
Got it. But fair, there's like, there is there an aspiration for like 30%, or is not that is too high to expect?
It's very difficult to comment on.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll get back into you. Thank you.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Guneet Singh from CCIPL. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Congrats on a great set of numbers. So, what is the outlook for FY27 in terms of top line and bottom line?
So, we have said like we are targeting a 2-digit growth. In the coming years, this year also in the coming year. So we have kept an potential outlook of 15% growth in the coming year also. So the numbers percentage is similar, you can calculate.
All right. And in terms of the EBITDA margins, our previous participants also talked about that. So 25% plus margin is sustainable. I would like to understand how many basis points of improvement margin has come from depreciation of rupee.
As you have seen, mostly our growth is coming from export. And the margin is also increasing. So obviously, in coming years, our growth will come from majorly from export. So therefore, the margin will be not less than today. It will be slightly better than today.
All right. Sir, I mean, if the
इस क्वेश्चन का जवाब दे देता हूँ. ऐसा है कि देखिए डॉलर जो चेंज हुआ है ना 85 से 92 आया है. तो ऐसे very small percentage of the business profit margin has increased by because of dollar gain, because हमारा import भी काफी होता है ना, तो वो automatically hedge हो जाता है हमारा. So it's basically the product mix of export market, our raw material prices, and definitely improvement in our operating activities has contributed to the improvement in margin. it's not only कि dollar change होता है, because we are highly important raw materials also. तो वो gain एक बार customer pricing में मिल जाता है, but तो raw material import भी होता है हमारा, तो balance out हो जाता है वो हमारा.
Got it. Sir, and in the PU division, I mean, what was the loss in the current quarter, and by when do you think we can ramp up to optimal utilization? और optimal utilization में क्या EBITDA margin होने चाहिए?
The optimal utilization, unless we can crack a good order, which is a continuous process that we are having. So we are not looking at a big margin at the moment. We want to process, stabilize the plant right now. थोड़ा struggle हो रहा है उसके अंदर, तो कोई commitment करना या बोलना भी थोड़ा difficult हो जाएगा. Definitely, we are talking with a lot of companies. You know how many software industries are coming in the south market also. उनसे भी बात चल रहा है हमारा, but जब तक properly कोई agreement नहीं हो जाता, we don't want to comment on those areas.
All right, sir, got it. But in terms of expectations in FY27, मतलब आपको क्या लगता है कि we will be able to ramp up in terms of like the kind of conversations we are having in the demand scenario? So आपको क्या लगता है FY27 should we see around 70-80% utilization?
See, you can aspire to have full utilization also. I told you, until and unless we have something confirmed in hand, I don't want to comment anything. A lot of cheap import is coming from China. There's a lot of manipulation. We are talking and discussing business in different avenues, but until and unless we have something in hand, I don't want to comment like, this is how the outlook will be.
Got it, sir. And what is the revenue, peak revenue from this plant?
Puneet, sorry to interrupt you.
There was a last follow-up question. What's the peak revenue from this plant?
Please rejoin the queue. Thank you. Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Vedic from Monarch Network Capital Limited. Please go ahead.
So, sir, I have first question on the domestic front, where I want to understand that since the past 4 quarters, our domestic business is not doing good for us. Whatever growth is coming in the domestic business is basically from the auto OEM. But our auto replacement, footwear, and other furnishing and all, so sir, that is not going. So can you explain us the reason why these businesses are not going? And going forward, what is our endeavor to how to take forward our domestic business in terms of growth? And also, can you
Sorry, can I just interrupt in between? I think so your data is somewhere wrong. We did not say our domestic business is not growing. We said our focus is more towards the export business. Our target for domestic growth is between 8 to 10%. Our target for export growth is much more than domestic business. So domestic business is growing. We said we are not interested in growing our business where our profit margins are very, very low, because like our chairman has said many times before also, we focus a lot on the bottom line than focusing on the top line. So we never said that our domestic business will not grow, and it has grown this year also, and it will grow in the coming years. It is because our margins are much better in the export business. That is why our concentration and focus is more on the export business. So please, maybe we have communicated something wrong in the past, or maybe you have misunderstood. So let me rectify the things. Our domestic business will also grow, but yes, the competition in domestic business is really growing. Our footwear business is not growing because of local competition, because of low price margin. So that's the only area which is a matter of concern at the moment. But we never said our business will not grow.
In domestic business, our auto OEM business is growing, and our auto replacement and footwear is not growing. I just said that. However, I got the answer for whatever you said. Now, second question is on the raw material front. I mean the raw material sourcing. What would be the mix between import and sourcing it domestically?
Import or export का mix क्या? नहीं, तो इम्पोर्ट रॉ मटेरियल खरीदे कितना इम्पोर्ट कितना परसेंटेज है और डोमेस्टिक कितना परसेंटेज ऑफ फिगर है?
Normally, imports are nearly 1/3 of our total raw material cost. Imports.
Total raw material imports would be 1/3, right?
Let me see. We don't have the figure in hand right now. Let me, if you can just send us a mail. I don't want to give you any wrong figure. But obviously, because a lot of our raw materials are coming from Europe, US, China also. So let us give you the exact figure. I don't want to give a wrong figure right now. So I think it should be around 60-65%, but we'll check and get back to you. Total raw material का बात कर रहे हैं, not of the sale का बात कर रहे हैं. So let me, if you can send us a mail, we'll give you the exact figure or and the possible figure.
Hello.
Yes. आप मेल भेज दीजिएगा, हम लोग देख के वो चेक करके बता देंगे.
Okay. And sir, one last question on the other income front. Can you just quantify our other income breakup or such, because every quarter our other income is shooting up at a fast pace, and also what should be the other income amount which we should take ahead?
Yeah, this quarter, our other income has the major part of foreign exchange gain, around 50%, and remaining is our treasury income.
So can you repeat?
Around 50% is on account of foreign exchange gain because of increase in prices of dollar and euro, and balance is coming from our treasury income.
Okay, sir.
Because of investment, yes.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Rishabh Botra from Anand Rathi Shares and Stock Brokers Institutional Equities. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Congratulations on this set of numbers. Taking the last question forward, in the other income you mentioned Forex. Is it notional or booked account profit?
No.
Can it reverse?
It's booked.
Not booked, so no reversal is there.
Yes.
Okay. And secondly, are there anything which we can draw from budget with respect to artificial leather? There were 2 line items, and also on the buyback. Any directional view on that?
So for buyback, we have not taken the call, so I don't want to. We will discuss and we'll let you know. अभी तक कोई final decision नहीं लिया है ना. I don't want to comment because we have not discussed this issue also right now. We generally do it in the final after the final results are done. So I don't want to say anything which we have not discussed right now. And any other? What was your second question?
And there were 2 line items with respect to artificial leather. One was extension of sale from 6 months to 12 months, and also another line item was there with respect to artificial leather. Anything on those aspects?
6 महीना से 12 महीना तो वो आप उसका बात कर रहे हैं कि जो पेमेंट का क्रेडिट का अलाउ उसका बात कर रहे हैं क्या?
अभी 2 लाइन आइटम जो है ना, वो एक तो है कि जो आपका एक्सपोर्ट प्रोसीड्स आप अर्लियर इट वाज मेंटेड टू बी रियलाइज्ड
अक्टूबर में आ गया था, तो उससे पहले अक्टूबर में आ गया था
पहले से.
सॉरी, तो मैं ऐसा है पीवीसी आर्टिफिशियल लेदर रिलेटेड कोई बजट में आया तो अभी I cannot comment on it, but we don't know.
I mean, you can highlight import of specified input extended to export of shoe or purse.
Specified input, it is particularly relating to the footwear and upper sole.
तो उसमें अपना कुछ रोल नहीं है.
Yes. Duty free is applicable when you are importing the goods specified for the specified purpose.
Okay.
That can be used for footwear or upper sole making.
And lastly, sir, if you can give guidance with respect to volume, revenue, and EBITDA margin for next 2 years, 27-28. What's your?
आपको बताया ना 15% ग्रोथ आप करके चलिए एवरेज में, और मार्जिन सेम कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए तो आपको क्लियर आइडिया लग जाएगा.
ओके. रेवेन्यू में भी 15% और वॉल्यूम में भी. सो रियलाइजेशन देयर इज नो इम्प्रूवमेंट.
नहीं, मैं अभी वॉल्यूम का बात ही नहीं कर रहा, मैं वैल्यू का बात कर रहा हूँ अभी, है ना.
ओके. वैल्यू 15% for next 2 years and margin more or less similar level.
On an average.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Jaymin from Adico Asset Management. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much for taking the question, and congratulations, sir, for a good set of results. I have two questions. One is, with the EU and India free trade agreement, effectively taking the tariff off the table for Indian leather and related products. Given our presence in the European OEMs, how are you planning to convert this policy tailwind into opportunity over the medium term?
So,
because you're already doing strong on the US. Yeah, sir.
Sorry, but can you complete the question? I thought your question.
Yeah, you have a very strong presence in the US market. So how are you planning to ramp up your presence in the European market?
Okay, so ऐसा है, we are already working with two customers, very strong OEMs, Mercedes-Benz and BMW.
Right.
And they are currently buying from South Africa. We are supplying for them in the South African market right now.
True.
So the impact of zero duty, it will take almost like 10 to 12 months for the papers to be signed by EU and all the European nations, okay?
Right.
So it will definitely help us improve our non-automotive business very strongly for sure. And we have already taken steps to move in the right direction by by having one subsidiary company in Europe already.
Right.
As far as OEM business is concerned, so obviously price does make a difference, but duty or not duty, I have to be competitive in terms of my competitors over there. But generally, most automotive companies in Europe also, they would prefer us to have a plant over there. But
right.
if you see European automotive industry is not growing as much, rather than there is a story of degrowth over there. So our first target would be targeting the US market, and we will be a little more price competitive because the duty will go down, but it will help us grow our non-automotive business more than the automotive business.
Got it, sir. And also, sir, in a recent time, your PVC prices have softened up, and we understand, the
अब और नहीं होने वाला है, अब बढ़ेगा ही. मैं बता देता हूँ, जो ड्यूटी प्राइसेस जो होने थे वो हो चुके हैं, और कम नहीं होंगे. In fact, plasticizers prices have started going up, yarn prices have started going up. So I think the prices going up also, it will not go down further. माने कोई ऐसा major impact नहीं आएगा. I think the bottom out almost हो चुका है उसका.
Right, sir. But any incremental benefits that we have not passed on to the customer, like जो in coming quarters, March वाले quarter में, would it be possible?
मैंने आपको बताया था कि ये ना क्या है, प्राइस मूवमेंट इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं था कि हम लोग कस्टमर को पास ऑन करें.
Got it.
It was not a very big this thing. Same चीज जब ऊपर बढ़ता भी है ना, so when there is a minor increase also, then we also don't pass on the cost to the customer. Unless there is a major impact in the raw material prices, we don't disturb our customer.
Got it, sir. Got it. Thank you so much, sir. And best of luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take that as a last question. Now I hand the conference over to the management for the closing comments. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you all investors who spared the time for this conference call of Mayur Q3 FY. And lastly we ask you, we say you that you should rest assured the management is doing their all efforts to make the Ignition growing further, and our increase and growing momentum will be continued in coming quarters and years too. And
so Mr. Podar will say hello to everyone. So he's sitting also next to us. So I just want him to say hello to everyone.
Hello, all of you. Only one thing I can say. Whatever is said, whenever Mayur has done that, it is very difficult to reply every individual questions. In that sense, that is our bottom line growth that we have said, and always it is like that. It is impossible. Now today, you say that today's market condition, is anybody capable of saying 100%? Tell me. So whatever you are saying, only thing I want to say, what I say is we do it. Once we say that we'll do it, we put our heart and soul to bring that in the market. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you from my side also. It was a pleasure interacting with everyone. If you have any other query, please send a email to the company secretary or the CFO. We will reply to you on those things. एक क्वेश्चन बाकी आंसर देना प्लीज मेल दे दीजिएगा, हम लोग जवाब दे देंगे उसका.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Monarch Network Capital Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining with us today, and you may now disconnect your lines.